So in the yesterday class, we already discussed about the conditional statements like if and evaluate. Okay. So today we'll discuss what is if statement. So if statement means it is one of the conditional statements. If statement means it is one of the conditional statements to validate the given conditions. So if you want to execute any particular logic or statement, so based on the condition is true, I can prefer this if statement. So previously we already completed loops. If the condition is false, the loop will enter into the inside the loop and execute the statements. But in this conditional statement, if statement, if the condition is true, then only control enter into the inside the statements and execute the statements. So in the loops, if the condition is true, the loop will terminate. Condition false, it will execute. But in a if statements, if the condition is true, then only execute. Condition false, terminate. Okay. Difference
Yes,
between
ma'am.
these two loops: condition false, execute, and terminate. Condition true, directly terminate. In if statement, if the condition is true, then only execute and terminate. Condition is false, directly terminate. Okay.
Okay.
So if
Yes,
the so in the if statement we can write it in the procedure division area B. We can code it these if statements in the procedure division area B. So if statement follows flow of execution is, so if the condition is true, execute the statements or logic, then terminate. Condition false, directly terminate without execution. Clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So there are 4 types of if statements. So if statement will support both relational and logical operators. So both we already discussed about this relational operators and logical operators in previous class. So there are 4 types: simple if else if, nested if. Okay. So coming to simple if, so if the given condition is true, then only I can execute the statements or sys out. Okay. So the syntax for if statement is if condition. Okay. Next, inside that statement and if. So these are explicit scope terminator. We are using AND keyword. Okay. Okay or not?
Yes.
yes,
So
Yes, ma'am.
example for the simple if. So 01 declare a variable name WS pin numeric with 4 bytes of memory. My value is 0. So accept WSP from the runtime. I'm accepting this WS pin number. Okay. So in the if statement, my condition is if WS pin number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If in the output but in the system DD star in the accept statement, if I am giving WS pin number is 1, 2, 3, 4, the control goes to inside the inside the statement and execute this display statement unlock. Okay. Next, and if. Okay, if the condition is false, like if you enter 2, 3, 4, 5, it is a wrong pin number, directly goes to end if. Okay. If the
yes,
condition if the condition is true, then only enter into this statement and execute display hello unlock. Okay. If you enter wrong pin number, directly goes to end if and terminate. Okay. This is simple if. Okay, clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Coming to else if. So if the condition is true, either true or false. Okay, the condition is either true or false. So I can see the executable statements or sysouts in the spool area. So for else if, the syntax is if condition, inside that statement 1, next else, statement 2, and if. Okay, so example for if else is, so same example. So declare a variable with the WS pin numeric with 4 bytes accepting from the dynamic allocation accept WS pin. If the pin number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, the control goes to inside the statement and execute display unlock. Otherwise, the control goes to else and display incorrect pin number. Okay. So if the condition is true, okay, this, if the condition is true, okay, execute this display statement and control goes to end if. Okay. If the condition is false, control goes to else and display incorrect pin and if. Clear?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes, Mani.
Difference between simple if and else if. Okay.
Okay, Mani.
So coming to else if. So I have not prepared the notes. I will prepare notes and share with you. Coming to else if. So the syntax is if the condition. You can write number of conditions in this. Condition 2. So in the else if like this, you can write n number of conditions. Okay. Okay. So here, how
Yes, Mani.
many statements I have written? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have written 1, 2, 3, 4. At the last, I will write else. And one more statement is 5. Okay. And if, and if. Okay. I have to write how many statements are there. So that many and ifs. Okay. For this if statement, this is the end if. For this and if. For this and if. For this is the end if. Okay. Hello.
Okay, Mani.
So I'm taking same example. So if my condition is if W's pin number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is my one condition. So one more condition. Pin is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pin number is equal to 6, 7, 8, 9. Pin number is equal to 7, 7, 8. Okay. So in the accept statement, I'm accepting the pin number. So if the pin number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, statement will execute and directly goes to end if. Okay, if statement 1, it will check first condition. If the first condition is false, it will check else if. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pin number is correct means statement 2 will execute and control goes to end if. So if second condition also false means it will check with third condition 6, 7, 8, 9. If it is correct, statement 3 will execute, go to end if. If the third condition is also false, check with the fourth condition. If it is true, statement 4 will execute and control goes to end if. So if all the conditions are false, directly the control goes to else and execute the statement 5. Okay. Okay or
Yes.
not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the main difference for this simple if and else if is, so in this else if the condition is false, then control directly goes to else. Okay. If the condition is false, directly goes to else statement and directly execute. But in this else if the main condition is false, okay, what is the main condition here? If condition. So main condition is false, the control goes to this else if. Okay, execute this else if conditions, and if this or else if conditions also false means directly control goes to else. Okay.
Yes, madam.
So one more if, that is nested if. We can write if inside the if. Previously we already written perform statements, perform inside the perform. Okay, like that you can write if inside the if all the conditions are true, then only execute the statements, otherwise terminate. Okay. Okay or not?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
So this is about if statements, simple if else, else if, and nested if. Okay.
Yes, madam.